Yes, that is correct. In the fourth season of Outer Banks, there will be more romance, intense plot lines, and wild plot twists. What will John B. and his father go through? How about the Pogs and their bleak prospects? Everything you need to know about it is here. There have been rumors floating around the internet that the third season will be the last, and we are here to assure you that this is not the case. We are still waiting for the highly anticipated third installment of the series. In fact, it appears that the show is taking advantage of its potential to continue after the third and fourth episodes. TV Line made the announcement that Netflix is working on a third season, and after the shocking end of season 2, fans are eager to find out what will happen next. So Netflix is working on a third season, but what happens after that? Is there going to be a third installment? Although nothing has been confirmed yet, we strongly believe that the series will continue with a fourth installment. If Netflix does not approve a second season of Outer Banks, it would be foolish. There is one small issue in light of the series' success and widespread appeal. Season 3's release date is still unknown. The streaming giant has confirmed that Outer Banks Season 3 will not be released in September, contrary to popular belief. Board is still present. I can clear my name, and this can end immediately. The fact that the series creators are currently working on the fourth installment is interesting. Yes, Netflix has already begun writing the scripts for the continuation, which is not unusual. And while it is true that writing the script for the subsequent installment does not necessarily imply its production, the show's fans are constantly coming up with new theories about the next episode's plot. While others are mind-blowing, some of them are quite dependable. We'll look at each one individually. But first, let's see what Jonas Pate, Outer Banks co-creator, had to say about Netflix's future. The creator suggested in an interview with Entertainment Weekly that there might be additional seasons after the third one. Since we began, we generally saw it as something presumably like a 4-season, perhaps 5-season show, yet most certainly 4 seasons, Date said, implying that you don't have anything to stress over. Let's look into the potential release date now. I received a notification. I received an announcement from Pokemonia. He is coming in now. Another problem exists here. The third season is still in the works. Additionally, the third season will continue sometime in 2024 if it premieres in 2023, which is likely. Perhaps Netflix will deliver the 2 seasons in 2023. Who can say? What we cannot deny is that we're actually hanging tight for an authority affirmation on External Bank Season 4, which is the reason we find it hard to foresee a delivery date. On the other hand, a third season could be released at the end of 2022. So the fourth installment might be released in the summer of 2023. If you haven't already, we are aware that it is time for you to press the like button. We need to point out that the third installment is still in the production stage, so we might not get to see it until later. However, Chase Stokes, Madeline Madison Daly, and the rest of the cast are confirmed to return for the upcoming episodes. In December 2021, the third season of Outer Banks was announced, and it's only a matter of time before we find out what transpired following the unexpected events of Season 2. The show's cast appeared to be celebrating in a Twitter video, declaring, all the way from Poglandia, Baby, Season 3. The first look for Madeline Klein, Chase Stokes, Madison Bailey, Rudy Penko, Jonathan Davies, Carla Grant, and Drew Starkey was made available on Netflix at the end of February 2022. This was an affirmation that recording has recently begun. The post came with captions, "Don't text or call. Poglandia has no service." Ops 3 is once again being produced. Between the first and second seasons, which premiered in April 2020 and ended in July 2021, there was a wait of more than 1 year. The subsequent portion began creation in August 2020 and enveloped with April 2021. So in view of this course of events, we could see the new episode at some point in December this year, ideally. Let's get into some unexpected plot details now. As was mentioned earlier, the series' final episode ended on a couple of cliffhangers. We were given a bigger number of inquiries than responds to, which is the reason we restlessly hang tight for the third season. Sarah and John B. had been concentrating solely on the treasure throughout the show. They defeated Ward, Wraith, and Carla when they reunited with the rest of the Pogues in Charlotte. During an intense storyline set on a cargo ship, the Pogs failed to achieve their objective and were defeated by Sarah's family, the Camerons. After such countless battles, they got away from death, and the posse bounced ship, which prompted them winding up on a remote location. Some people were brought back to life in previous episodes. Yes, we're talking about John B's father, who is still alive, which was one of Season 2's biggest surprises. He was going to meet Carla. He asked for something in return for his promise to assist them in finding the Shroud of Turin. Now, Carl must assist John B and his companions. The reunion between John B and his previously resurrected deceased father, John Booker Rutledge, is the most anticipated plot point in the subsequent installment. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Josh Payton, one of Outer Banks' creators, said that John B's relationship with his father is a big theme that will have a big impact on the plot of the next episodes. He said that having his dad back will eventually lead to them meeting up again. Additionally, John B must reconcile his idealized portrayal of his deceased father with his actual father. Writer Shannonberg added that this reunion will be crucial to Season 3 and may even serve as its foundation. Basically, there is a crazy theory floating around online that Limbre has a lot of experience. It was made clear, as you already know, that Cheese had a long and difficult past. Which section? Does this imply that they were romantically involved? Assuming Limber was Sarah's mother, that would make sense of why she knows such countless things about the Japs. What do you all think about this? Is it a valid hypothesis? Inform us. In an interview with TV Line, actor Chase Stokes, who portrays John B, stated that he hopes to continue telling the story for a few more seasons. He also discussed his character's future and the possible storyline in which he will reunite with his father. Additionally, he explained that his father's disappearance was not caused by a natural disaster or something similar. He was given choice, and he made the decision to leave behind his own son. Think there's a boat there, guys? What does it look like when a child meets a parent who has left and made the decision to put him in these situations, but has no idea what has happened since? Did you know that the show is looking for someone between the ages of 5 and 7 who resembled Chase Stokes? As a result, we will experience some flashbacks in which we will gain a deeper understanding of John B, his father, and their relationship. You obviously have a lot on your plate. Additionally, we are aware that it is time for you to press the subscribe and notify me buttons in order to ensure that you will never miss any of our videos in the future. Seriously, there are some theories that Pope and Cleo will date in Season 3. Is there a love story better than one in which enemies become lovers? There isn't any. Season 2 hinted at a new romance between Pope and Cleo, played by Aux newcomer Carlasha Grant, despite the fact that it was demonstrated that Pope and Kiara were better off as friends. Fans were pretty excited about Pope and Kiara starting a relationship, based on the language and body language they used in the second episode. In the upcoming episodes, they might just start dating. See you in the following video.